Hey everyone, this is my twist and curl and get ready with me video. If I don't wash my face in the shower, then I'll do it at the sink. And I use Aveeno products. They work really well for my skin. I kind of have combination skin, but this helps with both sides. I only use my Clarisonic Mia2 about twice a week. I found that daily use and even twice daily use was causing sores and acne-like appearances on my cheeks, and I'm just trying to recover from that. So it's an exfoliator, so I don't use it every single day. Otherwise, it's way too harsh on my skin. Next, brush my teeth. I won't make you sit here and watch me brush my teeth for the full 2 minutes that I brush my teeth, because it's a little weird. But I try to follow up with Flouride Rinse. I haven't made it to the dentist in a while, but I want to keep my teeth strong and healthy and cavity free, so I use this. Not a harsh alcohol taste. While I'm switching, you have to switch it for about a minute. I apply my Aveeno Daily Moisturizer, and it also has an SPF of 15. I don't use this at nighttime because you don't really need an SPF at night, and it can even clog your pores if you use it all the time. But I'll use that, and after I'm done applying the moisturizer, I will spit out my Flouride Rinse. Yeah. I love this new lip cream I got at Bath & Body Works. It's really just kind of like a glorified chapstick, but I like the smell and it's kind of cool. Next, I use an Ulta primer for my makeup, and I just apply it with my fingers. I find it easiest to make sure I get even coverage, and yeah. This I only do if I'm going to use a foundation. I don't do a whole lot to my eyebrows. I'm trying to grow them out, but I still like that shape. So I use a little eyebrow manicuring brush to kind of arrange them. Anyway, I've been using bareMinerals BARESKIN serum foundation. It's not really a liquid foundation, but I kind of like this because it goes on super light. It's very easy to apply. You can use it with their brush that they have specifically designed, but I just use my fingers. And it's an adjustable foundation, so the more you buff, the less coverage you have. I actually put more on during this video than I normally wear. It works pretty well. I'm not super crazy about like covering up tons of stuff, you know, my face is what it is. I'm not trying to cover up tons of blemishes. This is more of just an everyday makeup look. Okay, I always wear makeup like this, like there's no special way I wear my makeup for special occasions. Occasionally I will cover that with my tried and true bareMinerals matte powder. It's also a foundation, but I apply it lightly, kind of like a concealer, and then put those over my dark circles, which are genetic. You know, I get lots of sleep, but the darkness that's still there is just from genetics. My mom has the same ones. But I'll put a little bit of that on there, and then also use a Kabuki brush that I found at Icing, and I'll apply more powder just evenly all over my face. I found that the mineral veil is not a matte finish, and I really like the matte finish, so I just use the matte powder as kind of like a way to seal my makeup, if that makes sense. I don't want to go too crazy though, because then it'll just start to like build and cake, and then it's gross. I don't know what eyeliner this is. It's just black. I've had it forever. It's like super tiny. It's like a little nub, but I kind of fill in the places where I've plucked too much or trimmed too much, and then I line my eyes. I don't do the whole underside just because I'm not trying to make my eyes look any larger. They're already pretty large, so they don't need any help there. Just do a little bit of arranging. I use an angled eyeliner brush to kind of manicure and organize my eyebrows. That works for me, and I like that. And then, of course, my favorite, which is mascara. I saw this. I had a coupon for it, but this is the Flamed Out by Covergirl. No, I do not use false lashes because ain't nobody got time for that. But I really like the coverage that I get with the Flamed Out. I still do about 2 coats. If I'm in a hurry, then 1 coat will do well, but I like the way this makes my eyelashes look. Yes, my eyelashes are ridiculously long, but whatever. These eyeshadows I've had forever. I'm not a huge makeup person, so forgive me for using the little spongy brush that comes with it. I don't remember the colors, but it's really just like a light color in the corners, and then like a bronzy, shimmery color on my lids. And I forgot to put this part in here, but I used a darker color kind of in the crease, and then I'm blending it together, but I completely forgot. And then this is my color. This is about as fancy as I get. I use a Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Shimmer, and that just gives me a nice little plum color. I don't like the lipstick look. I feel like it gets all over my teeth. I don't like lipstick, so I do this when I want a little color. Yeah, we hate zits, but that's part of life. So this is my makeup look. Now onto the hair. I did this last night. I have 5 large twists. I probably could have done 6, doing 2 in the back. And all I used for my styler was Shea Moisture's Restorative Conditioner. I didn't use any gel, I didn't use any oil. I just, while my hair was soaking wet, I detangled it with that conditioner, which worked beautifully on my transitioning hair. And then I twisted it up and put the perm rods on the ends. One quick note here, I have been transitioning for 20 months, so most of what you see is natural hair, but I'm still attached to the length, and I set a goal of 24 months, so I'm still holding on to the relaxed ends, but I plan on cutting them in November, and I'm gonna do a video about that, about how I plan on doing it, just because I'm not quite sure if I want to cut everything off or I want to like have a shape and then gradually grow out the front, because the front grows slower than the rest of it. But I'm just doing some fluffing. Sorry about the side note there, just some fluffing and trying to get those parts out. They're not really parts, but just trying to get it together. And my hair was really big. It doesn't look like it in the picture, but or in the camera, but I was pretty excited about how big it was. And the fact that it was all mine, that it wasn't like extensions or anything, but I don't know, just arranging the hair, trying to figure out what's going on with it. And I kind of like it. My hair, I've learned, does what it wants. Even if I put a certain rod in it or a roller, it still kind of does what it wants. As you can see, it's not really a curl, just kind of a weird wave thing. And I didn't like the look I got with the tinier, like the smaller twists. So I'm really pleased with the bigger twists. Probably do 2 in the back, maybe 6 total, just because of the way my hair lays. But you can still see the part there in the back, but it's okay. You couldn't see it, and it was so hot that day that eventually I ended up putting it up. But I'm pretty pleased with the results. Now I went to bed and I just put it in a pineapple. So this is the next day, and I really wanted to show you how well it held up overnight. I didn't use any other styling products other than a conditioner. I didn't use any gel, and as you can see, the waves, curls have kind of like gone all wonky and weird looking. And you might be able to hear it in the background, but it's actually pouring rain outside, so I didn't want to wear it down and then have the relaxed ends get wet and then stringy and just looking horrible. So I was a little pressed for time before I went to work, so I was just trying to find something creative to do with my hair. It wasn't really working, so I went to Instagram for a little inspiration. But I did a deep side part, and I kind of started doing like a half up, half down kind of thing with bobby pins. And I wanted it off my neck because it was kind of bothering me. I don't know. It was raining outside, so I didn't want it down. And this way I can protect my ends. I will mention that my hair is still incredibly soft and moisturized, so even though there's not a whole lot of hold with conditioner, using the conditioner helps me maintain the moisture, which is fantastic. You know, that's more important to me than having a style that holds, because I can always put it up and do something else with it. You know, it doesn't have to still look fantastic like the first day. That's why I take pictures, because it never looks the same the second day. But I just kind of made this up really quick. I didn't really find anything on Instagram that could inspire me, so I just kind of went with the kind of look I was going for, and I like the classic faux bob thing, whatever this is. And of course, I gotta spruce it up with a flower. I was wearing a yellow sweater since it's really cold in the office and in the studios, so I have a sweater usually, but the flower matches. And then just to add a little moisture, I use Shea Moisture's Extra Moisture Transitioning Milk. I just put a tiny bit of that on. I wasn't really trying to slick down my edges because, like I said, it was pouring rain outside. I was gonna have to go outside to get into my car. That the whole process of slicking edges down was not worth it to me. I just needed a little bit of moisture in there, and I really like the way it smells. Now, I know boar bristle brushes, people say no. I don't use it very harshly, and the texture of my hair lays pretty easily, so when I use this to lay my edges down, I'm not pulling my hair out, you know, it's very gentle. I've learned how to use a brush properly. But this was the next day hair that I did, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!